गणपति जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे
गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे
जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
Testing 1 2.
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगजननी जगदम्बे
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 माता सरस्वती जगदम्बे हंसवाहिनी जगदम्बे
माता सरस्वती जगदम्बे हंसवाहिनी जगदम्बे
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगजननी जगदम्बे
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगजननी जगदम्बे
माता भवानी जगदम्बे सिंहवाहिनी जगदम्बे
माता भवानी जगदम्बे श्रीवाहिनी जगदम्बे
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगजननी जगदम्बे
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगजननी जगदम्बे
माता लक्ष्मी जगदम्बे शुभप्रदायिनी जगदम्बे
माता लक्ष्मी जगदम्बे शुभप्रदायिनी जगदम्बे
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगजननी जगदम्बे
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगजननी जगदम्बे
माता काली जगदम्बे जगदीश्वरी जगदम्बे
माता काली जगदम्बे जगदीश्वरी जगदम्बे
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगजननी 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 जगदम्बे
जय जगजननी जगदम्बे
जय जगजननी जगदम्बे जगदम्बा घर में दियारा बार ऐनी है जगदम्बा घर में दियारा बार ऐनी है जगदम्बा घर में दियारा बार ऐनी है तेरा बार ऐनी है जग कारण घर में दियारा बार ऐनी है जगदम्बा घर में दियारा
शारदे हंसवाहिनी वीणा पाणी ब्रह्मभामिनी कला स्वामिनी जगतारिणी महाशारदे
महाशारदे हंसवाहिनी वीणा पाणी ब्रह्मभामिनी कला स्वामिनी जगतारिणी महाशारदे
ज्ञानहीन में ध्यानहीन में बुद्धिहीन विवेकहीन में
ज्ञानहीन में ध्यानहीन में बुद्धिविहीन विवेकहीन में
विवेकहीन में ज्ञान भर दे
महाशारदे विवेकहीन में ज्ञान भर दे महाशारदे
शारदे हंसवाहिनी वीणा पाणी ब्रह्मभामिनी कला स्वामिनी जगतारिणी महाशारदे
शारदे हंसवाहिनी वीणा पाणी ब्रह्मभामिनी कला स्वामिनी जगतारिणी महाशारदे
हृदय गगन में मर्त्य भवन में मुक्त पवन में जन जीवन में
हृदय गगन में मर्त्य भवन में मुक्त पवन में जन जीवन में
जन जीवन में रश्मिकार दे महाशारदे
जन जीवन में रश्मिकार दे महाशारदे
शारदे हंसवाहिनी वीणा पाणी ब्रह्मभामिनी कला स्वामिनी जगतारिणी महाशारदे
महाशारदे हंसवाहिनी वीणा पाणी ब्रह्मभामिनी कला स्वामिनी जगतारिणी महाशारदे
कला स्वामिनी जगतारिणी महाशारदे
अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे हम भावरे हैं जन्म जन्म के हम भावरे हैं जन्म जन्म के निस दिन देते फेरे अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे स्वरूपा गुरु माता शांति स्वरूपा गुरु माता शांति स्वरूपा गुरु माता शांति स्वरूपा गुरु माता गुरुवर गुरुवर गुरु माता गुरुवर गुरुवर गुरु माता.
To everyone, to all those of you who have gathered here in the Yagyashala of the Vishram Gopi Bhavan at the NCIC Diwali Nagar, to our listening audience on the various radio stations that are present here, Taj 92.3, U 97.5 Multicultural Radio, Sangeet 106.1, and to the viewing audience who would be looking at a delayed broadcast on IETV, namaskar to everyone. This year, Diwali Nagar 2023, the NCIC has chosen the theme, Dharti Mata, Mother Earth. Because we felt that such a theme affords us the opportunity to explore nature and to explore the environment, to look at perspectives from a Hindu dharmic viewpoint, and to be able to bring to the public, our views, our perspectives on Mother Earth. Because as Hindus, we would all know, Earth is a living entity for us. And in addition to the Hindu tradition, all the non-Abrahamic religions revere Mother Earth. So it is indeed a relevant and a timely opportunity for us as a nation to reflect on Mother Earth, and for us to be able to, out of our deliberations and our meditation and our reflection, for us to be able to inculcate in our way of life, balancing and having that harmony with the Divine Mother Earth. So we are exceedingly fortunate, I think, for this yagya to have with us Geeta Vahini, who is a voluntary worker, community worker for the past 20 years. She's president of the Hindu Prachar Kendra, an institution involved in Hindu heritage products and service learning. Geeta ji is a Ramayana Katha Vachak for 32 years and has studied with gurus both locally and in India. As a teenager, she completed the Shikshak training program of the Hindu Seva Sangh and then went on to graduate in 1989 from the first 2-year Hindu missionary course of the Hindu Prachar Kendra. Soon after, she started conducting satsangs and yagyas across the country. Now, Geeta ji is an organizer and teacher in many heritage training and samskar camps for children and youths. She taught Hindu education classes as a volunteer teacher at secondary and primary schools from 1996 to 2003. And she also taught a Hindu Trinidad model for foreign university students for 13 years. She is a composer, prolific composer, known for her local pichakari, and a pioneer of traditional East Indian decor through a small cottage industry, the Kala Kutir. Geeta ji in 2004 was granted a scholarship by the Hindu Prachar Kendra to study at Shuddhanand Ashram in Chennai, where she completed a 2-year course in Vedanta. She then moved to the Tulsi Ghat, Varanasi, where she studied Ramayana and Ramlila with Mahan Professor Veer Bhadra Misra in 2008. After her return from studies and Ramlila research in Bharat, Sumari Harimangal Ram Singh was ceremoniously ordained Geeta Vahini by an assembly of Pandits, community leaders, and elders at the Hindu Prachar Kendra. For me, as president of the National Council of Indian Culture, and on behalf of the National Council of Indian Culture, it is indeed an honor for us to have Geeta Vahini as our Vyas for the first 2 nights of our 35th Diwali Nagar Yajna. I hand you over to Geeta ji.
बोलिए गजानन स्वामी की जय, जगदम्बे माता की जय, धरती माता की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सियापति रामचंद्र की जय। जय श्री राम। Namaskar everyone. Jai Shri Sitaram. Let's all stand for Aarti. We are doing Dharti Mata ki Aarti. जय धरती माता मैया, जय धरती माता, तुम्हारी माती चंदन, तुम्हारी माती चंदन, जनमानस गाता। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता, पर खेले कूदे चहल पहल रहती, मैया चहल पहल रहती। नर पशु खग माँ सबकी, नर पशु खग माँ सबकी, भार सदा सहती। ओम जय धरती माता, से तेरे पानी माँ सबको मिलता, मैया माँ सबको मिलता। सूर्य नमन जब करता, सूर्य नमन जब करता, पुष्प तभी खिलता। ओम जय धरती माता, नित धुआं धुआहर से, नित धुआं धुआहर से। अग्नि ताप तुम शक्ति, अग्नि ताप तुम सहती, बरखा धूप बरसे। ओम जय धरती माता, की देवी हीरे तुम देती, मैया हीरे तुम देती। नाही अपेक्षा करती, नाही अपेक्षा करती, नाही कुछ लेती। ओम जय धरती माता, धरती माता, नैया वृक्ष सदा ही उड़ते, मठ मंदिर है तुम्हें पर, मठ मंदिर है तुम्हें पर, शंख जहाँ बजते, ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। बोलिए धरती माता की जय, जगदम्बे माता की जय. Please take your seats, everyone. Before getting into all of the formalities that I would like to do, I will ask all of you to join in a bhajan in praise of Saraswati Mata. We'll do Saraswati Mata bhajan. This is the 7th of 9 nights of worship of Devi. These last 3 nights are dedicated to Devi Saraswati. So we celebrate and honor her through bhajan. I was going to say which you can follow on screen. We don't have the screen for tonight. From tomorrow we'll have that facility. So if sometimes I say that, please bear with me. Let's join in worship of Jagadambe Mata. Boliye Saraswati Mata ki jai.
जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय 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 माता
सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी,
हंसवाहिनी पद्मासन माता,
हंसवाहिनी पद्मासन माता,
वीणा पुस्तक धारिणी,
जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी,
जय 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 माता सरस्वती,
जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी।
तू ही दुर्गा, तू ही काली, तू ही माता पार्वती,
तू ही दुर्गा, तू ही काली, तू ही माता पार्वती,
सकल जगत के पालन करनी,
सकल जगत के पालन करनी, विद्या बुद्धि दायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी,
जय 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 माता सरस्वती,
जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी।
ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश शेष सब तेरे ही गुणगान करे,
ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश शेष सब तेरे ही गुणगान करे,
हम सब का कल्याण करो माँ,
हम सबका कल्याण करो माँ,
विद्या बुद्धि दायिनी,
जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी,
जय 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 माता सरस्वती,
जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी,
हंसवाहिनी पद्मासन माता,
हंसवाहिनी
परमासन माता वीणा पुस्तक धारिणी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी।
बोलिए सरस्वती माता की जय, धरती माता की जय। I invite you to clasp your hands, to collect your thoughts and emotions as best as you can, to be focused on your presence here, to be focused on yajna, and kindly listen and chant after me very simple lines of invocation. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Bolo.
Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha.
Om Sri Saraswatyai Namaha.
Om Sri Saraswatyai Namaha.
Om Shri Gurave Namaha.
Om Shri Gurave Namaha.
Om Shri Param Atmane Namaha.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Dum Durgayai Namaha.
Om Dum Durgayai Namaha.
Om Ashtalakshmyai Namaha.
Om Ashtalakshmiyai Namaha.
Om Dharti Matayai Namaha.
Om Dharti Matayai Namaha.
Om Ham Hanumate Namaha.
Om Ham Hanumate Namaha.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
बोलिए जगदम्बे माता की जय. Namaskar again everyone. Jai Sitaram. Jai Jagadambe. With all humility, I respectfully greet all of you present here, as well as those of you who are joining this yajna via radio and TV broadcasts. I offer my pranams to all gurus and acknowledge my own Guru Pita, Sri Raviji, and my Guru Mata. Pranams also to all the elders and pandits who are present here, especially to Pandit Kuldeep Ji, who is presiding over the Bedi Puja and also helping generally. I wish to acknowledge two past presidents of the NCIC who have always been very supportive and kind to us at the Hindu Prachar Kendra. And together with all of you, I pray Devi Ma's Kripa for Sri Devkinanand Sharma Ji and Sri Hans Hanuman Singh Ji. Welcome everyone to this, the first night of the 36th annual Diwali Nagari Yajna. 36 years, and I've been here many times, but this is my first time officiating. So before proceeding, I wish to thank NCIC's president, the executive and members for giving me this opportunity to discourse on a topic that is often at the forefront of our own deliberations at the Hindu Prachar Kendra. You know, when we look at the issues that are plaguing our world today, we will appreciate how pertinent it is to have a yajna on Dharti Mata. So all commendations to NCIC for selecting this as the theme for the yajna and for Diwali Nagar, because it is very timely. And I know Devji was saying, Geeta ji, we might have to have this theme for 2 years because it's so relevant. There's so much to share. And I absolutely look forward to our learning and our sharing tonight and tomorrow night as well, as we explore very insightful concepts and values our dharmic civilization has given to us. Everything is laid out for us in relation to Dharti Mata, to Mother Earth. But before we get into all of this and start looking at the message, the katha, the pravachan, I wish to invite you to chant a few verses from the Devi Mahatmya. It is Navratri, and through these verses we bow in reverence to Devi's many forms and her all-pervading energies. Very simple lines you can also chant as well. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. We offer our salutations again and again to Devi, whom we worship through so many divine, beautiful forms, but who is also Dharti Mata herself. So please join with us in these few verses. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vishnu Mayeti Shabdita Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Chetanetya Bhidhiyate Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Dayarupena Samstita Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samstita Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Kanti Rupena Samstita Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shraddha Rupena Samstita Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Jagadambe Mata Ki Jai, Dharti Mata Ki Jai, Har Har Mahadev. So we have offered salutations. We've praised the many powerful, beautiful energies of Divine Mother. And I wish to start my katha, my pravachan on Dharti Mata with a further salutation to the Divine Mother. Now, what I want to do tonight, I thought I will make it an easier night in terms of the sharing of the material and ideas and so on. And tonight we'll develop some of the points a little. Tomorrow we'll develop some of the points a little further. So what I'll do and ask you also to do is from our natural surroundings and our cultural spaces and events and activities that we will go to, that we will attend, we will look and see what types of instructions are there in relation to Dharti Mata. Some we might be amazed to realize, hey, I never thought about that, and some are very obvious. So I am starting with what is the early morning mantra of Hindus. It is the mantra that we are supposed to remember when we wake up in the morning. And we remember this mantra and chant it even before we put our feet on the ground, on the earth. It's a very important early morning contemplation that our dharmic civilization invites us to reflect on. Actually, the mantra is a great instruction and reminder to us about our own divine potential and the relationship and connection we share with Dharti Mata. So it says, Karagre vasate Lakshmi. Please say that with me. Karagre vasate Lakshmi. In my fingertips reside Lakshmi Mata, Devi Lakshmi. Kad Madhye Saraswati. Say that. Kad Madhye Saraswati. In the middle, in the palm here, resides Devi Saraswati. Kad Mule tu Govindaha. Say that. Kad Mule tu Govindaha. Now, at the base of my hand, my wrist, resides Govinda. Now, when we hear the name Govinda, immediately we think about Govinda. If I say another name for Govinda, Bhagwan Krishna. So there are many meanings and interpretations for Govind. Most common, of course, is the association with Bhagwan Krishna as the protector of the cows, the guardian of the cows. Remember, Dharti Mata also took Dhenu Roop, the form of the cow. And in the Vishnu Sahasranam, the 1,000 names of Bhagwan Vishnu, Govinda is aligned with the third avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu, the Varaha avatar, who manifested to rescue Bhudevi, to save the earth from a very sunken, downtrodden state that was caused by the tyranny of the Asura Hiranyaksha. Okay? So fingertips, Devi Lakshmi. In the palm, Devi Saraswati. At the base, Govinda. Okay? And when we chant this mantra, we actually look at our hands, speaking to our hands, speaking to ourselves. And then we say, Prabhate Kar Darshanam. Please say that. Prabhate Kara Darshanam. So Prabhat, in the early morning, I look at my hands and I contemplate on my very divine hands. And I continue praying. Samudra Vasane Devi, O Mother Earth, whose garment is the ocean, all the vast oceans. They are the garment of Mother Earth. Parvatasthana Mandali, and whose bosom are the mountains, the vast, beautiful mountain ranges. Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam. I offer namaskar, salutation to the earth, to that one who is Vishnu Patni, the consort of Bhagwan Vishnu. And I say, Padasparsham Kshamaswami. Forgive me, O Mother, for touching your sacred body with my feet. So before we put our feet on the ground, still probably lying or sitting on the edge of the bed, this is supposed to be our early morning reflection. Well, it is not early morning now, but I invite all of you to chant this mantra with me, keeping in mind what I just said. You can try to follow and repeat. So we look at our hands and we pray and we speak to ourselves. Karagre vasate Lakshmi, bolo.
Karagre vasate Lakshmi.
Kar madhye Saraswati.
Kar madhye Saraswati.
Kar mule tu Govindaha.
Kar mule tu Govindaha.
Prabhate kar darshanam.
Prabhate kar
We put our
darshanam.
hands together. Prabhate kar darshanam.
Prabhate kar darshanam.
Samudra vasane Devi.
Samudra vasane Devi.
Parvatasthana mandale.
Parvatasthana mandale.
Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam.
Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam.
From where you are, touch Dharti Mata and bow. Padasparsham Chamaswami. Padasparsham Chamaswami. Boliye Dharti Mata ki Jai. Jagadambe Mata ki Jai. So this mantra initiates our sharing on Dharti Mata tonight. And like I said, we are just going to observe the many things that we do in our cultural spaces, in our homes, when we go to events. I am not sure if you have observed or thought about it deeply enough. Maybe you have, but tonight we are going to see how our dharmic civilization has embedded in our vast ritual practice of pujas, festivals, and ceremonies a most elevated position for Dharti Mata. It is evident in the simplest, most routine domestic rituals and traditions, as well as in the highest levels of sadhana. So we only just saw what we are supposed to do in the morning time. I wonder if I do a survey here to find out from you all, when was the last time you saw someone charhawing jal on a morning? What might be the answer? Lovely, I'm seeing some people putting up their hands. Maybe you are one who is still charhawing jal. But these are traditions, just like the morning mantra, that we have forgotten to some extent. Maybe we did not know, now we are learning, now we know. But even the charhawing of jal where one stands barefooted on the earth to receive the energy of Surya Bhagavan via the early morning rays, and the sun is filtering through the sacred water offerings. This is largely lost, and such rituals condition the mind and the psyche of the practitioner on a regular basis, on a daily basis of his or her connection to the earth. When was the last time you walked barefooted on the ground, on green grass? All of this, just see, all right? So we have, from what we have sort of lost, let us see two of our most active, enduring traditions and see what we will discover and find about Dharti Mata. Now we are in the midst of Navratri. And whenever Navratri comes around, we say a season has started. What season? When you start to hear shank blowing and ghanti and you are getting prasad and so on. What season has started? Puja season. Okay? And it is intensified during this time all the way to Diwali and Kartik. Lots of pujas. And puja, we know, is a fastidious undertaking. There are many rules, many regulations, the do's and the don'ts, all the requirements. But inherent in the whole preparation, in the whole process, and in the actual puja is a fascinating environmental commentary that could very easily be missed because we are busy with the act of the puja. We have forgotten about the learning that comes with the puja. Where do the most important materials for your puja come from? Which puja store? Where does it come from? Dharti Mata. See here. See the Vedi in front of you. The banana plants, tulsi, all the sacred leaves, the flowers, water, grains, everything. All of it. Gobar, the dirt itself. Earth. Okay? So, you can't miss it from the time you sit. The earth is in front of you, the whole cosmos. And once everything is sourced and we have prepared and it's laid out, as we are about to begin the puja, the pandita or the pandit will start with purifications using what? Water. Okay, water, mango leaf, all of this. And it's chirki. And the yajman or the shrota does not sit down for the puja until what is done? We have many puja practitioners here, always doing puja. You will not sit down for the puja until the Dharti Pranam and the invocations are done. The mantra, the Pandit will chant, Om Prithvi Tvayadrita Loka, Devi Tvam Vishnu Nadrita, Tvam Chadharyamam Devi, Pavitrang Kuru Cha Sanam. O Mother Earth, here we know Dharti is one word, Dharti Mata. Here, Om Prithvi Tvaya Dita. O Mother Earth, Prithvi. Who is this Prithvi? Upholder of everything. Bhagwan Vishnu holds you. May you hold me, O Devi, and purify my seat. Purify this space. Okay? This word dharti, dharayati, iti dharti. That which is holding, that which is supporting, that which is sustaining, it is called dharti. And a second mantra is sometimes chanted as well. Chamasvame parasparsham, shamashile paratpare, Ram Krishna Dikanam Tuam. What's the next line? Mata Prithvi Namostute. Then the yajman, the shrota, will bow to the earth and sit to begin. And when he or she sits, he or she will bow to the ritual space on which the puja will be performed. What is it called? The ritual space that we have prepared. It is called the Vedi, the Bedi. Okay? Now there's one mantra I wanted us to chant. We will chant, those of you who know it, you can sing along. Tomorrow we will have this text and we'll expand also on this. We'll be able to follow on the screen, okay? So we touch this ritual space, this Vedi, and this is what is chanted. Iyam Vedi Paro Antaha Prithivyaha Ayam Yajno Bhuvanasya Nabhi Ayam Yajno Bhuvanasya Nabhi. From the Vedas, the chant is, this Vedi before me, where I'm going to worship, it is the center of the earth. This is my spot, right? But this is not my only spot. This is not the spot. This Vedi is the center of the earth, so while it seems like a confined space, it is really the whole earth that is my Vedi. And my yajna, my puja, is also at the center. And it is described here, Ayam yajno bhuvanasya nabhi. It is the navel, the life source and energy of everything. You know, like we share with our own mothers who have given birth to us, like we acknowledge and love those mothers who have brought us into this world. This is an umbilical relationship that we are reminded of in terms of our connection with the earth. And right at the beginning of puja, it is established between the yajman and dharti, the earth. And at the beginning of every puja, we see this very sentiment in another mantra, a line which we know very well in this. It's the way we identify ourselves. This is from Bhumi Suktam. Yatte madhyam prithvi yachannabhyam, again about the nabhi. Yasta urjas tanvaha sambabhuvuhu. Taso no dehyabhi na pavasva. Mata Bhumi Putroham Prithivyaha. What are we saying in this mantra? Very similar to Iyam Vedi. In your center, O Mother Earth, is your navel from which the vital power emanates and it spreads out everywhere. And we ask Mother in this mantra to absorb us into that power and to purify us through that power. And we identify who we are in this mantra. I am the son of Mother Earth. Not son as in male, okay, like man, as in mankind. I am the child of this earth that is Mother. So from puja, okay, I'm just citing a few things, okay. From puja, let's see another very active, enduring, enjoyable tradition that we have. Shadi, Vivaha, the wedding, the marriage. In the truest sense, this will be classified as puja also, because the wedding ceremony is a puja, right? Only recently in our village, I'll share this with you, there was someone, we were helping with a wedding, and that day, the family had done the shraddha, okay, that is required before the wedding. And there was this guy from the village also, whom we knew well, who was helping to put up the tents. So some prasad was brought for us, and I approached him to give him one of the bags. And he was very happy to receive the prasad. But then it's like suddenly he realized, and he said, wait now, prasad in a wedding? right? I'm telling you exactly the way it happened. Wait now. Parsad in a wedding. So I explained to him that the Shrad was just done and the whole wedding weekend is only puja, right? I'm telling him just like this. Well, he was so shocked and he retorted, I don't know what you're saying. All I know, wedding is wedding and puja is puja. This was his response, right? Wedding is wedding. And that gentleman, he was just saying what he knows, what he has known his whole life. A wedding is a wedding. It is not a puja. So we need to give deep thought to what we practice and how we practice it and why we do it. And we have to be vigilant about what we compromise and change as we prosper materially and otherwise. There are so many essential values that we can miss and overlook. So like that guy, we may lack the knowledge, but there shouldn't be lack of interest in the pursuit of knowledge. Okay? There must not be lack of interest in knowing and in understanding. So let's see as the wedding weekend starts. What's our theme? Dharti Mata, Mother Earth. Friday night, the first ceremony, Geet, to start wedding. Mati Khor. Mati Khor. Okay? Mati means what? The dirt, the earth, korna, to dig. So the marriage starts with the procession, where you go in the Matikor procession and you go to dig dirt. Now I asked the Kaliaji, who is here, and I think also I saw Rukminiji somewhere as well, but I asked her to just sing a couple verses of this Matikor Geet. And I want you to listen to the words and see if you can understand what is being sung. It's not very difficult at all. So we start the marriage ceremony with worship and seeking blessings of Dharti and the other Devis.
मैं तो धरती पूजे ऐली मना झुकती 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 मना झुकती मना झुकती मना झुकती मना झुकती मैं तो धरती पूजे ऐली मना झुकती मैं तो धरती पूजे ऐली मनाए झुकती सब देवतन के एक एक छुटकी 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 धरती मैया के सिर पर हजार झुकती धरती मैया के सिर पर हजार झुकती मैं तो धरती पूजे ऐली मनाए झुकती सब देवतन के पाछे पाछे छुटकी 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 लक्ष्मी मैया के सिर पर हजार झुकती लक्ष्मी मैया के सिर पर हजार झुकती मैं तो धरती पूजे ऐली मना झुकती मैं तो धरती पूजे ऐली मनाए झुकती सब देवतन के पाछे पाछे छुटकी 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 गंगा मैया के सिर पर हजार झुकती गंगा मैया के सिर पर हजार झुकती मैं तो धरती पूजे ऐली मनाए झुकती मैं तो धरती पूजे ऐली मनाए झुकती मनाए झुकती मनाए झुकती मनाए झुकती मनाए झुकती मैं तो धरती
धरती पूजे ऐली मनाय झुकती
मैं तो धरती पूजे ऐली मनाय झुकती
बोलिए धरती माता की जय. If someone were to walk in, they will say what? Matikor and wedding is going on here. But what is being said in these geets are so very beautiful. So the procession goes, the mother, the woman folk, they will go, they will dig the dirt, they will puja with the palm leaves and all of that. And the dirt is collected, okay, harvested. And that dirt that is dug and water, because you heard also Ganga Maya, okay, Lakshmi Maya, Dharti Maya, Ganga Maya, all the Mayas, all the Devis. Maybe this is why only the Maya damnedest go. All right, so lovely. So the dirt, okay, and water is fetched from a nearby water source, from a hose these days. Why? Because what have we done to our rivers and our water courses? It is just terrible. Okay? So much so that people do visarjan of their small murtis now in large buckets and vessels at home, because we don't have those natural, beautiful water courses anymore. As Raviji likes to say and used to say, we have moved from being a river line civilization to being what? You well know it, a river lime civilization. And the effects of this is very evident. What is wrong with recreation? Nothing. Absolutely nothing is wrong with recreation, especially those activities that bring us out and take us out into nature. But recreation without responsibility, what will happen? It will only destroy our surroundings. And another Geet continues, while the dirt is being dug, Utho utho matiya ho, iyari se piyari ho, tohar bina kaisan biyaha. Arise, Mother Earth, arise. How can this marriage take place without your presence? See the value of the earth, of Mother. And it is with this very earth that is being dug that the wedding vedi will be made and prepared. And what do we chant when we are before the vedi? Iyam vedi paro antaha prithivyaha ayam yajno bhuvanasya nabhi ayam yajno bhuvanasya nabhi. Dharti Mata ki jai. So my vedi, my space, my place of worship is the vast creation. It is where I use what is immediate to experience and connect to something that is ultimate. All the materials to connect to something that is not of materials. Okay? So the wedding starts with Mati Kor, Mother Earth. And it ends with what? Return to Mother Earth, when the women folk will go again for Kangan. Okay? By a river source. See it. Okay? How many weddings have you been to? All of you. When you got married, did you understand all of this? Okay? And how many more we'll go to, how many things we'll see that we can't understand. So we can cite many occasions and activities as well that we participate in on a regular basis. I'll just mention a few of them. We just had Ganesh Utsav. Okay? For Ganga Dhara also. And we will have, when many persons will be doing with the Durgaji, the Dasera. Okay? All ending with Visarjan of a biodegradable clay murti made of the earth. What are you made of? What sustains you? What is your source of sustenance? You see this? So the act of Visarjan, all of this, it is a commentary of life and death. From Mriti to Mrityu. Okay? From the earth comes life. From the earth, life is sustained. And to the earth, this life returns through the Panchamahabhutaihi, all the 5 elements. Okay? And that process of being, as Raviji often says, being and becoming, it unfolds before us. So at every turn, if you look at how Hindus live, how we are supposed to live, and what we do, at every turn we can see nature is deified in our dharmic world. I was looking at for some photographs yesterday, and I came across one of our events at the mandir, Tulsi Vivaha. Bhagwan gets married to the Tulsi plant. See all of these things, Tulsi Vivaha. Gop Ashtami, where the cows are dressed up and they are worshipped. In Yagya, we used to have Govardhan Puja. The mountain is worshipped. On a daily basis in the home, in the household, we're supposed to be engaged in Bhoot Yagya. Okay? Bhoot is not Jambi. Okay? Bhoot Yagya. And we don't say the lesser beings, but those are the creatures, the insects, all, the whole surrounding, all the animals, everything. We do seva to them. And there's one tradition that I used to love so much in the ashram and in India, the kolam and the rangoli. As we are talking about Bhoot Yagya, I put a note here. You know that very symmetrical artwork, so beautifully and lovingly the women folk would do this, made of flour and the ground rice grains and other grains, and it's placed every morning at the entrance of the home to beautify the space, yes, but also what? The insects and the birds will come and partake of it, and they become very elaborate also with added colors during the festival. Okay? During many festivals. So many traditions. If we go to identify them, we'll just find a whole lot that we might never have thought about. You know? So I want to share with you an excerpt from one of our mantras of the years, from 1998. Okay? And we are going to sing this first, and then we will put it in perspective. So we have seen in some detail from our surroundings, our spaces, our events, and so on, how we are instructed about Mother Earth, right? We know what we have to do. Do we do it? We are going to see this just now. Let's chant first our mantra of the year, 1998, the mantra and the chorus. Those of you who know it, you can join. Those of you who are not able to do so, just listen to the words. Yadeha ghoram Yadeha papam Yadeha kruram Takshantam Tashubham Tashivam Sarvameva Shamastura Sarvameva Shamasuna Sarvameva Shamasuna. Your karma's too heavy, warns Mata Dharati. Change now before it's too late. My burden's too heavy, cries Mata Dharati. Change now before it's too late. Man is truly potential divinity. How come we have reached this state? Build up your bhakti in Atma Shakti, then you could change your fate. Your karma's too heavy, warns Mata Dharati. Change now before it's too late. My burden's too heavy, cries Mata Dharati. Don't leave me in this state. Boliye Dharti Mata ki Jai. 1998. We were singing that. Okay? How many years down the road, decades after, what? We still have to sing this. Because see the state of things and the conditions around us and pervading the whole world. So this morning, I had puja with a family, a very big family actually. The children, the daughters-in-law, 3 sons, and all the grandchildren and some other relatives were there. And they sat in their big living room space and everyone was participating in puja. And even I was explaining to them about the Vedi because lots of young children and smaller ones. So one of the sons, he was asking me afterwards about the yajna tonight. So he said, so what you're going to talk about, Geeta ji? I said, well, there's a theme, the theme is Dharti Mata. So I was explaining to him and telling him basically my own challenge because, when you come to yajna, it's usually very katha oriented. You have a shastra like the Ramayana or Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavad, and there'll be a fair amount of singing and chanting and participation. So this is a little more challenging because for a theme like Dharti Mata, you have to get the verses and harvest and prepare and so on. So we were talking about that little challenge. So I told him, look, well, this is what I plan to do and all of that. So it evolved into a very intelligent conversation with the few persons who were there while we were eating. And he said to me, Geeta ji, it's not that people don't know that Dharti Mata is a living, divine being, Everybody, every Hindu who's active and practicing, they know that. Generally, everyone knows this, that Dharti Mata, Mother Earth, is a living, divine being. But what's the problem, Geeta ji? We are not taking, this is just how he's speaking, we are not taking personal responsibility for what needs to get done. And this is the issue. Right? So he's going on. He says, so you could talk about this in your katha tonight. So I have to tell him, yes, I did talk about it in the katha tonight. And he went on, he said, we know the problems. And we know the solutions also. But everyone is inactive. No one is making the move. We're just content to have all those changes that have to be made that we think someone else is going to do it. I don't have to do it. And so when everyone is thinking like that, nothing changes. Because everyone is depending on the other person and the other person. So he continued and he said, just look at us. Right? This is how he said, just look at us. Look at this table in front of us here. How many plastic bottles on this table? So he starts. How many plastic bottles on this table, on top of this table? Right? So I said, well, yes. He said, we have to change this. And he starts our next katha. So I don't have time to go with that whole katha about recycling and all of the different things, which we know is possible and which we know we should do. And then I said to him, because then I observed in the back where we were sitting by the house, they have 4 big patches of well-manicured sohari leaves. I said, so why am I eating in a paper leaf when you have all this beautiful sohari leaves here? And then I was telling him about us at the Kendra. We were encouraging people to plant sohari leaves in a big pot. so that you can have and you can share with your family and neighborhood. You don't have to go and buy all these leaves with the wax and all of that on it. Simple changes, right? So he say, all right, because I tell you about the water bottle, you're telling me about the leaves. So you are just having a friendly chat, okay? So we know the issues. We know the solutions to a large extent. We know the earth is mother, is divine, is living, is to be worshipped, is to be protected, is to be revered. And all of that, we know it. So then I told him about Duryodhan, and he asked me to send him the quote. Okay? But Duryodhan says to Bhagavan Krishna, and Duryodhan, he describes our own mental condition, the human condition. Janami dharmam cha natchame pravittihi, janami adharmam cha natchame nivrittihi. He confesses to Bhagavan Krishna. I know what is dharma, Duryodhan is saying. I know what is correct. I know what needs to be done. But I am a human. I just can't do it. And I know what is adharma. I know what is incorrect, what is wrong, what I shouldn't be doing. But like I just can't help myself. How are we different from Duryodhana? Our challenge is what? To overcome that mental state, that mental condition. So when we hear the voice of Mata Dharti saying, our karma is too heavy. She's warning us, our karma is too heavy, warns Mata Dharti in this chorus that we sang. Change now before it's too late. Man, you are potential divinity. How come we have reached this state? How come? Well, let's sing one chaupai and we will see how come. And I think by the time we get around to this chaupai, we'll close off and continue tomorrow. So let's see. Okay? When you walk on the earth, what is your walk like? Is it a graceful, gentle walk of love and reverence? What is it like? Let's see these chaupais and we'll make a comparison. How has Dharti Mata reached to this stage? Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Jasu chalat dolati imi dharani, charhat mat gaja jimmi lachutarani. Jasu chalat dolata imi dharani, charhat mat gaja jimmi lachutarani. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Soi Ravan jaga birita pratapi, sunehi na shravana ali ki pralapi. Soi Ravan jaga birita pratapi, sunehi na shravana ali ka pralapi. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. Jai Shri Ram. So one who was a burden on the earth, he is speaking. This is Lanka Kand. And Ravana is describing himself to Angad. Angad, who has been sent by Shri Rama to offer Ravan a chance. Ravan had many opportunities, many chances. were given to him. So he is speaking. Jasu chalata dolati imi dharani, charhata matta gaja jimmy lachu tarani. He is boasting, a very boastful talk. As I walk, when I walk, the earth shakes like a small boat. Right? When I walk, as I walk, the earth shakes like a small boat. Not just a small boat, just think of a small boat, and you have a charhata matta gaja, like a mad elephant is stepping into that small boat. See this description. The small boat, big elephant, like the elephant is stepping into that, trying to step into that small boat. Ravan is saying, this is how I walk. This is how I move on this earth. I am Ravan, who is known for his might and terror all over the world. Have you not heard of me? He's telling Angad. And he's telling Angad, he's saying, you are pralapi, you are prattling. What are you prattling? And what are you saying? So this is how Ravana identifies himself. And the earth, mother, Dharati, is an insignificant entity to him. So his was a walk of destruction, a walk of disturbance, a walk of oppression. His footprint was not one of harmony and of reverence. And what was Angad saying to him? Your karma too heavy. Your karma is too heavy. You have to change now before it is too late. Ravan, even you are potential divinity. You think of who Ravan was. How you reached this state, Ravan? Ravan is the composer of the Shiv Tandav. So elevated, such a great bhakta he was. And we see in the Dharti Vilap Katha, I think all the Vyasas will cite this, the Dharti Vilap, the lament of Mother Earth. She herself is speaking in these few chaupais, couple lines. We sing and I will explain and we will pick up from here from tomorrow. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama. Chalata dasanan dolati avani, garjata garbha shravani suraravani. Chalata dasanan dolati avani, garjata garbha shravani suraravani. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama. Digpalan ke lok suhaye, sune sakala das anan paaye. Digpalan ke lok suhaye, sune sakala das anan paaye. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama. Puni puni singha nar kari bhari, dei devatan gadi pachari. Puni puni singha nar kari bhari, dei devatan gadi pachari. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram. Sitapati Ram Chandra ki Jai, Dharti Mata ki Jai. So this is Balkand. It is the Katha of Dharti Mata's lament and distress. What is written? The same word, dolati, rocking and shaking, causing disturbance. Even as Ravan marched and he moved around, the earth shook as he roared loudly. Okay? Like noise pollution. Huh? Noise pollution, a big issue now. Okay? And he wasn't doing this and just stopping. Puni puni. Again and again. Everywhere he went, his will be a disturbing presence. He would roar loudly and it caused fear and chaos everywhere. The Digpal in all the different directions, he invaded Loka Suhaye. You know what something is Suhaye? Suhaye means it's very beautiful. All the beautiful spaces in the Loka, in all the directions, he invaded those spaces and he caused destruction. Kam Rupa Janahi Sabmaya Sapanehu Jinha ke Dharma Nadaya. All these Rakshasas also who accompanied Ravan, they took on different forms. And they were very deceptive, and not even in a dream did they think of doing that which was right and correct, dharmic. They described Bhima Rupa Sabapapi. They are terrible and they are wicked. Shubha Acharana Katahu Nahi Hoi. No virtuous conduct. Nahi Hari Bhagati. No devotion. Burden on Dharti. So mother takes Dhenu Roop, the form of the cow. Giri Sari Sindhu Bhara Nahi Mohi Jasa Mohi Garua Ek Paradrohi. Bolo Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. The words of Dharti Mata. What did we say at the beginning? Samudra Vasane Devi Parvatasthana Mandali. All the oceans are her garments. The mighty mountains her bosom. See her words now. The weight of the mountains, of all the rivers and all the oceans combined, put together. It is not so burdensome. It is not so oppressive like just one person who is malicious, like one person who is cruel, like one person who is unkind to others. So think of Dharti Mata's burden when you don't have one, but you have Ravan and a whole Rakshasa army. Okay? What does all of this have to do with us? Okay? How is this connected and related to us? We will see this tomorrow. I ask you, when you leave here and you go tonight, when you lie down in your bed to go to rest, to go to sleep, just think of one thing. What are you doing on the earth, and what are you doing to the earth? Okay? Take this as your reflection. What are you doing on the earth, and what are you doing to the earth? We have seen Ravana's walk. Tomorrow we will see Sri Rama's walk, and we'll also expand on these beautiful mantras, Iyam Vedi and yad iha ghoram. बोलिए धरती माता की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, हर हर महादेव. So we have a couple bhajans to do while we'll have the Havan, and then we will organize for Purnahuti and the closing Arati. So please join in bhajan.
तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सदरा दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा. तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सदरा दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा. तुम विनती सुनो सबकी. दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है.
दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है.
क्या मेरा क्या मुस्कान, ये अपना पराया क्या, सब ज्योति जला करके
रोशन करो जग सारा, रोशन करो जग सारा. तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सदरा दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा.
संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है.
संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है.
क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का, तुम ज्ञान बढ़ा करके उपकार करो दुर्गा, उपकार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सगराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी।
बोलिए जगदम्बे माता की जय, दुर्गा माता की जय, धरती माता की जय। Let's all stand for the Purnahuti mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Sarvam Vai Purnagum Swaha. Before we join in Arati, as everyone is standing now, we chant our morning mantra as a reminder and a reflection of all that we have shared this evening. So we look at our hands. Please repeat after me. Karagre vasate Lakshmi,
कराग्रे वसते लक्ष्मी,
Kar madhye Saraswati,
करमध्ये सरस्वती,
Karmule tu Govindaha,
करमूले तु गोविन्दः,
Prabhate Kardarshanam,
प्रभाते करदर्शनम्,
Samudravasane Devi,
समुद्रवसने देवी,
Parvatasthanna Mandale,
पर्वतस्तनमण्डले,
Vishnupatni Namastubhyam.
विष्णुपत्नी नमस्तुभ्यं,
Bow to Dharti Mata. Padasparsham Shamaswa me, Padasparsham Shamaswa me. बोलिए धरती माता की जय। धरती माता की आरती। जय धरती माता मैया, जय धरती माता, तुम्हारी माती चंदन, तुम्हारी माती चंदन, जनमानस गाता। जय धरती माता।
ओम जय धरती माता।
तुम पद खेले खूरे, चहल पहल रहती मैया, चहल पहल रहती। नर पशु खग माँ सबकी, नर पशु खग माँ सबकी, भार सदा सहती। ओम जय धरती माता। ओम जय धरती माता। गर्भ से तेरी पानी माँ सबको मिलता, मैया माँ सबको मिलता। सूर्य नमन जब करता, सूर्य नमन जब करता, पुष्पत भी खिलता। ओम जय धरती माता। ओम जय धरती माता। वायु वेग से चलती, नित धुल धुआहर से, नित धुल धुआहर से। अग्नि ताप तुम सह रहती, अग्नि ताप तुम सहती, बरखा खूब बरसे। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। स्वर्ण रजत की देवी, हीरे तुम देती, मैया हीरे तुम देती। नाही अपेक्षा करती, नाही अपेक्षा करती, नाही कुछ लेती। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। नदिया भू पर खेले, वृक्ष सदा ही उगते, मैया वृक्ष सदा ही उगते। मठ मंदिर है तुम्हें पर, मठ मंदिर है तुम्हें पर, शंख जहाँ बजते। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। जन्म सभी का माता धरती पर होवे, मैया धरती पर होवे। उसको शरण में लेती, उसको शरण में लेती, जो जीवन खोवे। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। ऋषि मुनि नित मानव तुम पर यज्ञ करे, मैया तुम पर यज्ञ करे। धरा भूमि भू वसुधा, धरा भूमि भू वसुधा, कितने नाम परे। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता, जय धरती माता, मैया जय धरती माता। तुम्हारे माती चंदन, तुम्हारे माती चंदन, जनमानस गाता। ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता, ओम जय धरती माता। बोलिए धरती माता की जय। We join in closing mantras. We clasp hands, we bow heads, we collect our thoughts and emotions as we pray for everyone and everything. Om Durjano Sajano Bhuyat, Sajana Shantimapnuyat, Shanto Mushet Bandhebhyo, Muktasyanyan Vimochayet, Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam, न्यायेन मार्गेण मही महिषा। गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं, लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ओम द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति, पृथ्वी शान्तिरापः शान्तिर्, औषधय शान्तिर्वनस्पतय शान्तिर्, विश्वे देवा शान्तिर्, ब्रह्मा शान्ति, सर्वगुं शान्ति, शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि। ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम। before we chant the Jaikad, there's one tradition we have at the Hindu Prachar Kendra. Whenever we are finished with our satsangs and our yagyas, we offer Jag Pranam. It means we are offering salutation to the entire creation. So to this dharti, this earth that is mother, begins where? Where does the earth begin and where does it end? Vast, infinite. To that divinity, we'll offer our pranams, our salutations. And we chant Tulsidas Baba's own Chaupai, where he acknowledges Sita and Rama in and through everything. So where you are standing to do your salutation, you just turn to your right 3 times in that very spot. We honor Dharti Mata. Siya mein sab jag jani, karau pranam jori jug pani. Siya Ram mein sab jag jani, karau pranam jori jug pani. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Powerfully, lovingly, with all vibrations and good energies, we chant the Jaikad. Boliye Gajanan Swami ki, Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki, Umapati Mahadev ki, Jagadambe Mata ki, Dharti Mata ki, Siyapati Ramachandra ki, Pavanasuta Hanuman ki, Trinidad और टबेगो देश की, बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय. Jai, Jai, Sitaram. Please take your seats, everyone. So we have come to the end of our Yagya session for tonight, the first night of Yagya, 36th annual Diwali Nagar Yagya. I thank all of you for your presence here and invite you, of course, to join us again tomorrow. We will continue from where we have stopped. We'll look at some other philosophical interpretations, the tree of creation, expand on some of the mantras that we have shared. The screen will be up, so you'll be able to follow the words and sing along with us. But thank you very much for coming out to give your support and for your presence here in the Yagya. We pray that you will reach safely back to your homes. Be very careful, be very vigilant as you are getting into your homes, because as we have seen, Ravana, Rakshasas all across the world causing burdens to Dharti and even burdens to all of us. So have a blessed, safe night. Remember the reflection. Think about your own relationship, your connection to this Dharti. We know the issues. We know what we have to do. As we go to sleep tonight, let's think of what we are doing, what we are offering on this earth and even to the earth itself. Boliye Dharti Mata ki Jai. Namaskar, everyone. See you all again tomorrow.
भवानी जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी साधकिया मया मगना भये गए साधकिया मया मगना भये गए साधकिया मुस्कानी भवानी साधकिया मुस्कानी भवानी जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा 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 भवानी देखी मुस्कानी भवानी, सिंदूरा देखी मुस्कानी भवानी। जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी, जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी। पुरिया देखी मैया मगना भई है, पुरिया देखी मैया मगना भई है। जगिया देखी मुस्कानी भवानी, जगिया देखी मुस्कानी भवानी। जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी, जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी। अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी, अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी। जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी, जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी। ओ मीता देखी मैया मगना भई है, ओ मीता देखी मैया मगना भई है। चकिया देखी मुस्कानी भवानी, चकिया देखी मुस्कानी भवानी। जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी, जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी। अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी, अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी। अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी, अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी। जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी, जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी। जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी, जय जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी।
दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां।
दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां।
दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां। दुर्गे
दुर्गे जय जय मां। दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां।
दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां।
दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां।
दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां। दुर्गे जय जय मां। काली कपालिनी मां,
काली कपालिनी मां।
जगर शिवायिनी मां,
जगजोधारिणी मां।
जगर शिवायिनी मां।